horses.
Oh, pardon me.
All
Was I
day
in your way?
long.
It's for sale
Do
if
you
you've
have
got the
any
coin.
idea how dull horses
That's
are?
your best offer? I suppose so. She's the one with the saddle.
Of course. Sometimes the difference between life and death is a swift steed. I hope someday we'll get to know each other better.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours. Come and see what goods I offer.
I hope someday we'll get to know each other better.
It's for sale if you've got the coin. That's your best offer?
Of course. Sometimes the difference between life and death is a swift steed.
Goods, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours.
never should have.
Pay attention. You'll learn something.
Ah, fresh blood. Hope you know how to handle yourself.
Not now. I'm trying to watch this.
You look strong. Come to your Vasker and be a companion. All right then. To what do I owe the honor?
Telling me what gods I can and can't worship.
If you know any
This
true
doesn't
sons
concern
and
you,
daughters
friend.
of Skyrim, tell them to head to Winterhold. Ulfric Stormcloaks wants to see them.
On your side! I'll rip your heart out! Watch it! Son of a...
sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've
Be
already
careful.
corrected it for future experiments.
This
Say
is
the
why
word if you
people
need a
have
drink or
problem
something
with
to
their
eat.
college now.
We may not have as much to offer. It's not much. Very little money passes through Winterhold anymore. But if there's one thing you can count on,
If there's
it's
anything you
folks
need,
needing a drink
just
now
let
and
me
then.
know. I'm afraid there's not much. You can talk to Birna if you need to buy anything. She doesn't have much, but could certainly use the coin. And then there's our little inn.
I don't deal with any. My days at the college are long. No, I left Winterhold for some time. I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking. I'm just trying. Got any ale or mead? Yeah. My favorite drinking. Buddy, let's get some mead.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, Fred?
Ours is the only family left that
What's your
truly
business
cares what
here in
happens to
Winterhold? Should have known. Not that it matters anymore. No one bothers coming to Winterhold for any other reason. I do. And if you count yourself among their numbers, then you've blood on... There's nothing left of Winterhold. Nothing. Everyone knows it's the college's fault that the sea swallowed our city. Winterhold, I've heard Hansa was in line to... Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to Winterhold. Courier will be the first to tell you that if it weren't for that cop, we'd all be better off. I agree with him.
Next Imperial I see is dead. I'll take my leave then.
Best often. Trouble?
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
I'll sell just about anything if it's... I do what's necessary so we can get by. Wasn't by choice, I can... Options were... Without the coin to pack up and leave. Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that. So I've been burned a few times. Made a few bad trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. All right then. If you're looking for Ran, take a look. Good. Hey.
Kraldar's family was once very
Winterhold
powerful
may
in
not
Winter.
look impressive,
It's my
but it
honor
has...
to assist him even
I'm
now.
afraid the Winterhold you see before you is some... I can Sadly, the Oblivion Crisis took its toll on Winterhold, in more ways than one. Then, the Great Collapse
Kraldar's
swallowed
family
most
was
of our
once
beloved...
very...
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Oh, forget... Most. This is the College of Winterhold. A safe haven, perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? It would seem that the college has not just a small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort. Excellent. The fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the seal here on the ground, that would prove your skill. No. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
Oh no, you don't.
Much knowledge lies within the college's walls. No matter what, the college will improve. Winterhold's glory dictates. May lie behind it, but the college lives on. The college isn't. to Sky.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damn shopkeepers.
Cross the bridge. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open.
Oh. This is the College of Winterhold.
Perhaps. But what is it you
It would seem that not just any... A small test, if you...
No. I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
Excellent. The fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the seal here on the ground, that would prove your skill. No? Very well. It's your choice. Greetings. Welcome to the College of Winterhold. Until next time. No matter what, the college will endure. The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated. Much knowledge lies within the...
If you can pass the test,
Then yes.
no. I'm afraid I don't know
Yes, you were going to demonstrate your ability, were you not? No? Very... Well, it's your choice. Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college...
All right.
Mirabelle does a fine job as master.
How can I help a brother Nord?
You lost? Winterhold may not look impressive, but it has a very rich history.
Cross the way is dangerous, and the gate will not open.
Oh, This is the College of Winterhold.
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find?
Yes, it would seem that the not just a small test, if you will. Excellent. Those invested in restoration magic find healing hands to be essential. Can you cast it on me? That would prove your skill. No? Well, if you think you're capable of... Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around... Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed. Well done indeed. I think you'll... I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you... Just... With Mirabelle Irvine. Well done indeed. Mirabelle will be waiting for you. No matter what, the college will endure. Much knowledge lies within the college's walls. You'll need to speak with Mirabelle Irvine. She's the master. You do well to remember that. Take a look. Mirabelle will be waiting for you.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken. Sir? How quaint. I am Savos. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored. But I do... Are we clear? Not often. Some risks must be taken. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks
I believe
of
I've
us.
made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then with...
Another new apprentice. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to... I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely. Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help Skyrim, to guide its people through this time of transition. Your superior and I were simply having a discussion about my level of access to the college. Well, perhaps that is why you're merely... Nothing you need to concern yourself with. I shall be quite capable of observing everything.
Welcome to the college. Another new student. Well, I'll give you a brief tour and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. After I finish showing... Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
Stay and listen. As I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can... What are you doing?
We all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Stop that! Yes, of course, my dear. What do you think you're doing? So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Enchanting services, the local Nords may not like us very much. But I'm sure you can figure it out on your own. My pleasure. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
We've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to him. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. Now, if you'll just stand right over there... I'll cast a spell at you, and you... block it with the... Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Over there, please. Just opposite me. Don't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there. He's just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you. Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. So you wish to master the arcane arts? Mm-hmm.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? You are now in the Arcanium, of which disrupt. Now, do you require assistance? Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? As a matter, he holed himself up in. Since then, I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it, if you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for some other time perhaps. If you're feeling adventurous, well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
I care little for If you require if you would. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside. So you wish to master the arcane arts? Now if you'll excuse me.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
Gonna split your belly like an old woman first. You'll be so much easier to rob than me.
Boost! You start running now, I can stab you in the back. Gonna split your belly like an old woman's first! Let's see what they got.
The Eye of Talos was a fine ship.
Tell me again why we're wasting time and dwindling resources chasing a legend.
I own Hollyfrost
We
farm
don't even
outside
know
the
it
city.
exists.
It's
The
honest
Jarls
work.
are upset. They don't all support you. You're alive. It's time we made this official. You ready to take the oath? Before you must also pledge unswerving loyalty to your fellow Stormcloaks, to Skyrim, and to her people. That's the spirit. I do swear my blood and honor to the service of Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm and true High King of as Talos is my witness. May this oath bind me to death and beyond. Even to my lord, as to my fellow brothers and sisters. All hail the... Which means you get to oh, and here. You're a Stormcloak now. You ought to look the part. I have found the final resting place of the... We're headed to... Your fellow Stormcloaks are already assembling outside the tomb. I'll meet you there as soon as I'm finished up here. Don't wait around for me.
Why are you still here? And damn the moot! We should risk letting those milk drinkers put Torik's woman on the throne? She'll hand Skyrim over to the elves on a silver plate.
All the more reason then. The crown would legitimize your claim.
A crown doesn't make a king.
No, but
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
it exists. the situation?
Cold as the inside of an ice wraith. That and some Imperials camped out around the entrance. Stay nice and warm around their fires.
Imperials? Well, if they're keeping themselves... What's the Legion doing? Ready to spill some Imperial blood for Skyrim? That's what... Listen up. Those Imperials aren't here by coincidence. Their spies must have found out we know about the crown, and they don't want us to have it. They won't stand in our way. Some may know men on the other side. Remember this. They are the enemy now, and they will not hesitate to kill you.
For the Emperor! No more! I yield! I yield! That's the way I like it.